So I'm just going to go over Microsoft OneNote and Microsoft Educator Center. Microsoft OneNote is essentially a digital notebook. All you need is a Microsoft account. It's completely free. There's a browser and the app. You don't have to download anything for the browser. It's simple, easy to use. And the app has more tools, so it's better for long-term use. So all you need to do is just search up OneNote, click Microsoft OneNote, log into your Microsoft account, click blank notebook. This could be for anything, and you can create as many notebooks as you'd like. And within the notebook, there's sections. So the section could be for a different topic or like a topic within the subject of the notebook, and you can add as many pages as you need to. And this is just going to help you organize. And this is the ribbon. You can choose to simplify the ribbon, hide it, it's your choice. And you can insert pictures, tables, audio, whatever you need. And one thing that is, I'd say, unique about OneNote is the Math Assistant option. So what you can do is, for example, you could have this equation and what you can do is do lasso select this entire thing and make sure you get all the parts and click Math Assistant. And as you can see, you got some parts wrong, like instead of the 2 I got a C. You can easily fix that. So what you have to do is just hit lasso and 2. It's going to change immediately. And as you can see, it still hasn't gotten all of it right. So here you go. The more complex it is, the longer it might take. And you can see here's this option. And I'll just go with this. And there you go. Done. Ink to math. It's going to turn it into text format. Select action. Solve for H, P, X, or Y, or you can graph it. And you can choose around, insert onto the page. There you go. Solve for H. It's going to show you the steps for solving linear equation. And it just tells you what they did. And you can solve for X. You can see. And again, it could be any kind of expression, any kind of equation, and those are all solvable. Okay, or we could have like a sequence of the sort. And what you can do is, again, lasso select, math assistant, select action. It could be for the mean, median, mode, product sum, greatest common factor. It's going to just tell you mean. It's going to show you the steps again. There you go. That's great. And another thing is that, for example, if you are solving something like this, and lasso select math assistant, solve for X, you can generate a practice quiz. And this is very helpful, in case you're a teacher, you just want to make a quick quiz, or you're a student and you just want to practice. And what this is going to do is going to create a Microsoft form And you can choose how many questions you want, generate quiz. It's going to do it very quickly, and you're going to notice that the questions that are on the quiz are very, very similar to what you picked. They're just going to change the numbers around a bit. And this is great for practice. And it's multiple choice, and you can submit it. It tells you how you did, and you can also view results, so it tells you which one you got right, which one you got wrong. So it's very helpful. So more than just taking notes for any other class, you can also take notes for math. Or you can, share your screen or teach the class how to do a problem. Okay, that's for the browser. Now for the app, you can just click download, and you can download it right there. And you're just gonna log in again. You can choose your theme, as you can see in the top right corner. And you can choose the color, so maybe dark gray, black, or white. And the notebooks in your browser and the notebooks in your app, you're going to sync if you're using the same account. Okay, so you can create your notebook. And as you can see, it's basically the same as the browser, but there's a lot more options. And something that's very helpful is that, for example, if you're reading an article and you just want to take a quick note of something, you can just come here to insert screen clipping. And what you're going to do is just click it and just select what you'd like to clip. And all you have to do is just to right click on the image, right click alt text, and it just translates the image into text that you can copy paste right there. This is very useful, especially because of the translate button. So this is great if you want to study for something, or you just want to translate something from another language to English, or vice versa. So you can do a translate selected text into really anything. Maybe Russian, as you can see, Romanian, Spanish. You can insert it here, and this works very well. Now, it might not be 100% correct, but I'd say somewhat reliable. Okay, and there's also this thesaurus, so maybe instead of using the word utilized, you can look for another word, like exploited. Or if you don't like that word, you can keep looking for more synonyms. And if you want to pick one, you just click insert. Great, it works wonderfully. And then you could do the spell check. Just accept it. And there. And you can also lock the section with a password, because it doesn't just have to be for school or for work. You can just use OneNote to do, journal entries or whatnot. And also you can check the accessibility, see if there's any issues for people with disabilities to review your work. And another thing is that not only can you do ink to math, you can do ink to text. So if you have bad handwriting and you want to take handwritten notes but you want it to look nice, you can just do, again, lasso select, ink to text. Oh, well, it has to be very legible. Let's try that again. Ink to text, much better. So I feel like these tools are very useful, especially in the classroom. You can do rule lines, you can do grid lines, and you can also insert graphs. You can make your own graphs. And you also have a ruler. So if you just want to insert a ruler to draw lines, you could do that as well. And it's great. So for example, if you're like solving a problem in class and you just want to see how you did it step by step, you can do ink replay and that's just going to show you. So that's great for like complex problems. And all that, there's also automatic shapes. For example, if you like drew a trapezoid, it doesn't look very neat, but you just hold on to it a little bit, it's going to turn into a better format. Okay. And there's also this equation option, so this is just basic formulas. You can pick one, it's going to insert itself right there, or you can add your own. And here you can see at the top, there's another option, ink equation. This is basically what I showed in the browser, but again, I'd say in the app it's a lot better. It's easier to use, and as you can see, you can be like very detailed and you can just keep on adding and adding as much as you need to. And this is just it's very helpful. And again, if there's any issues, you can just do select and correct. So maybe instead of, for example, if I did this, then maybe if it does S instead of 5, I could just select it like this and change it to 5. And I can insert it there. It's very useful in that case. And as you can see, there's also this option for tags. So if you're just taking normal notes, or if you want to do a to-do list, or you want to annotate, these are very useful. Also to do, there's an email page, dictate, and again, you can also record audio and video. So this is really useful if maybe you want to record a lesson plan or whatever you'd like to do. And it just becomes very practical once you get used to it, because right now it might look like a lot, but once you use it, you just start noticing and getting used to different things. Like for example, you can switch the background. There's also immersive reader. So maybe if you want this passage to be read out loud. Okay, and now I'll be going over Microsoft Educator Center. Now you can find that in Class Notebook. Like as you can see, there's a section for teachers, and if teachers want to add their students and make a classroom on OneNote, you can do Class Notebook, add remove students, add remove teachers, and just a lot of different options. But I'll be focusing here. This is the professional development, and you can check these out later, but I'll be looking at Microsoft Educator Center. So once you click this, it's going to take you to the website, and this is very useful for teachers if they want to learn about how to use AI for education, accessibility, inclusivity, classroom cybersecurity, etc., and just product guides. And there's highlighted educator programs if you'd like to know about different things. There's also highlighted instructor materials, as well as recommended resources for educators. So right now I'll be looking at OneNote, and there's a lot of modules and courses, as you can see. Right now I'll just give you an example. For example, this one, Independent Learning with Math Tools in OneNote. So it's just going to give you a quick overview of what to expect. There's the introduction and all these. There's also a knowledge check summary. And I'll just show you what it looks like so you can go through this. And there's also videos. The videos can be very helpful. Also, notes from other teachers about their experience. And so, again, it just shows you things more in depth, how to do different things. And it's going to be very useful. Okay. Here's the knowledge check. You can go through this, submit answers, see how you do. And, oh, you have to finish it. So, that's everything. So that was Microsoft OneNote. Maybe you could use it, see how you like it.